What is going on, guys? Quality XA here today, and today I'm bringing you guys a brand new video on Destiny 2. Now today we're actually going to be talking about a load of the news as well as loads of other stuff regarding the Forsaken DLC, so I'm not going to hold you back and let's get right into this. So first up, we actually have the brand new destination map. So you guys can see on this there is a few changes here, specifically the Vanguard and Crucible. They've been moved to the bottom. We also have the brand new PvP PvE game mode known as Gambit. As well as that, you've got the two new locations, the Tangled Shore, as well as the Dreaming City on the right. Now, some of you guys may be wondering if there is going to be a social space. Bungie have said previously that there is, so I'm expecting that to be located after we complete the Forsaken campaign, something like that. And in my honest opinion, I do believe it's going to be set in the Reef. Let me know your thoughts in that comment section below. You guys may also be wondering where the old raid and raid layers have gone. They're actually going to be stuck in Nessus, so if you guys do want to participate in the old raid and raid layers, you will have to go over to Nessus and do it that way. Next up though, we're actually going to be continuing talking about the Forsaken, and we're actually talking about this Cayde 6 Last Stand statue. Now, before we do get into this, I do want to say, spoilers alert, there could be a huge spoiler for you guys that you may not already know. So if you guys want to skip past this, then please do by all means, but there may be a spoiler about Cayde 6 coming up. So we have the Forsaken Last Stand statue, a very awesome statue. I'm actually going to be looking at getting this. I believe you can only purchase this from GameStop currently, and it's actually retailing for $49, I do believe. And I'm also looking at getting one myself, so if you guys know any other location like eBay, anything like that, please hit me up and link that in that comment section below. But what I really wanted to talk about, spoiler alert, was actually the description. So it actually says, Cayde's Last Stand statue shows fan favourite gunslinger. Cayde 6 is facing off against his final enemy with his signature pistol, the Ace of Spades. This statue of Cayde 6 was designed to commemorate the fallen hero and has even been added into the Destiny 2 Forsaken universe. So that last bit is what I wanted to point towards a spoiler, possibly. They do say that it is commemorating the fallen hero and is being added into the Forsaken universe. So we are going to see this statue in-game, which is pretty awesome, but this almost 100% does confirm that Cayde 6 is gone forever. There was also a recent interview with Game Rant, and they actually went on to say that there is going to be a brand new Vanguard. They're not spoiling it, they're not saying who that Vanguard is going to be, but they did say play and find out. Now, also in that interview, they did confirm some really cool stuff as well. They actually did say that we're going to be getting some more quests, the exotic quest specifically, which is pretty awesome, and I cannot wait to see what type of exotic quests we're actually going to do and see. They did also confirm in the interview that there is going to be no more Cayde 6 treasure maps, which of course makes sense as he is going away, and I really hope that they don't rebrand them, so give the new Vanguard that kind of ability to give you them. But what they do also confirm is that strike-specific loot is going to be returning in the game. Now that is really awesome. Strike-specific loot meaning not just Nightfall. You can actually participate in the heroic strikes, or what are going to be the heroic strikes, to actually get some strike-specific loot. Really awesome indeed. Let me know if you guys are going to be going for some of that, because I know I certainly am. One of the things from Destiny 1 which was amazing in my honest opinion. Next up, we're going to be talking about the Destiny 2 Rockstar Energy Drinks sponsorship, partnership, whatever you guys want to call it. Now, they're actually coming back to do the Forsaken. You guys can see here they've got the cans. I do believe there's going to be 4 cans with 4 iconic Destiny figures, should we say. And you can actually get some really awesome loot, apparently, them being the engrams again, as well as different sparrows. And they did also hint that there's going to be an in-game competition in which you guys can actually earn some loot from this as well. Let me know if you guys are going to be buying these Rockstar energy drinks. Now, they're high in sugar. I'm not one to tell you what to do, but I know if you guys want that loot, you're definitely going to be buying them. Moving on though to some of the social media stuff, we actually have this on Reddit. So Gonzala said, while the TWAB clarifies which vendors are getting revamped inventory and which are not, can we get some clarification on how we will be able to get gear from Devrim, for example? are the tokens we have now going to roll over into Destiny 2 Year 2? And DMG said the goal is to cover progression and economy in the next TWAB entry. Tokens is one of the bullets we're looking to hit. So again, I'm really hoping that they sort of ditch the tokens and make the vendors more useful so that you can go to them, get specific bounties maybe, and hopefully some better loot. They did also say this, so DMG said only a select few will be updated to include Year 2 random weapon rolls and capacity to accept Year 2 weapon mods. Your Year 1 weapons can be infused up to Year 2 power levels, but will not accept the Year 2 mods, nor receive random rolls retroactively. So again, they're talking about the brand new weapon system, what's coming in. We do know that we're going to be losing a load of weapons, but some of the better, more used weapons are going to be staying in the game. So he did also get a reply saying, so this means that our Year 1 Better Devils that's Masterwork can't be upgraded to a Year 2 with random rolls, for instance. And DMG said, yep. And then somebody actually deleted a reply, and DMG said, no, Year 1 weapons will not have the ability to accept Year 2 mods. Now, this is very unfortunate. I was hoping some of the Year 1 weapons would be able to do this, but maybe in the future we'll see something like this. But obviously they want progression with their game, so that means dropping the Year 1 weapons and testing out some of these new things as well. Moving on though, we're actually going to be talking about this tweet from Kevin Yanes, and this is specifically about the brand new Crucible rewards which were implemented in one of the recent updates, and where you actually have to get a high level. So he said, I personally think it's a really cool idea that we've created a super rare aspirational pursuit for players. With that in mind, we believe the path to Fabled is too long. Changes will not be coming this season, but we will be acting accordingly to deliver on this goal in the future. Now, unfortunately, I think this is a bit unfair. I really like the fact that only 8,000 people have the Red Drex's Claymore from Crucible. Now, I do believe that that's really awesome, and that is how it should be. Crucible should be a grind to get some specific gear, and it's a real reward when not everybody has that gear. Similar to how we have the Whisper quest, not everybody has it, which is awesome. Now, yes, I do wish everyone could get it, but then you've got to think, you've got to earn your right to actually get this. So having the Red Rex's Claymore is something that a load of people can put their name to it. I personally don't even have the weapon, but I really do support that the way you have to get it is a grind, and that is the way it should be. Let me know your thoughts in that comment section below. Now, also talking about the getting the rank, we actually have the next weapon. Now, I currently don't have any gameplay on it, but Triple Rec tweeted this. Luna's Howl appears to be the next competitive reward. It's a 180 rounds per minute hand cannon with a unique perk called Magnificent Howl. After 2 quick hits, notice the lights come on the back of the gun, the third shot does bonus damage. See it kill in 3 shots in under just half a second. Really awesome indeed. Now, this reminds me of the Last Word days when you used to use that. It was a very fast fire rate hand cannon and used to absolutely destroy it at close range. Now, this looks like it's got a bit more range, but killing in half a second is absolutely incredible. So like I say, this is going to be the next Crucible reward, and when you do actually see this clip, I will try and link it in the description below if I do remember. It absolutely destroys the Guardian in just 3 hits. And yeah, it's definitely going to be one of the better hand cannons in the game, I can imagine. And it's also going to be the Crucible reward, so it does look like you will have to grind a little bit to actually obtain this. Really awesome indeed. And then last but not least today, we're actually going to be talking about this thing that I don't know if I'm the first discoverer of this, but you guys can actually see, I've got this screenshot of my Titan in-game here. And you guys can see I'm hovering over the Sentinel Titan subclass, and it's got all of the stuff like usual, but as you guys can see, there's in the bottom box, it actually says I can dissolve this subclass. Now, it doesn't actually do anything currently. I've held it, and all it does is sort of faints out the image, then goes back to normal. But do you guys believe this is how we're going to be resetting our classes when the Forsaken comes to make space for the new subclasses? I really want your opinion in that comment section below, but you guys can also go and check this out as well. It happens with all of your subclasses apart from the one you're currently using. Like I said, doesn't actually do anything, but maybe it's just a feature that will be activated during the Forsaken. But yes guys, that's pretty much the video. If you did enjoy, a like is much appreciated, as well as subscribing if you guys are new around here for the latest and greatest news. But as always, peace out, and I hope you enjoyed.